why are you not buying this treadmill?
अच्छा.
And I've learned to talk to every kind of person.
लाहौर के अंदर अगर आपको अच्छी पंजाबी नहीं आती बोलनी तो
बहुत मुश्किल है.
lose
Yeah.
in half of the business.
I was too young and I did not have enough experience to also deal with a crisis that big. Maybe if it was like now, I might have dealt with it a little bit differently and maybe not have it also take such a big toll on my own self. Fit Fiber, actually, we had an investor.
Okay.
We were also working with a pharmaceutical company,
Right.
and then we had a third-party investor.
Right.
But very early on, us waqt bhi I also realized that if you take on an investor right in the beginning, you lose a lot of
Equity.
So now I try that I'll self-invest just for proof of concept,
Right.
and then for expansion you bring on.
So when you're saying proof of concept, it should be a viable product which is running in
That
the market.
that there's a demand for.
There's a demand for.
Yeah, and you
how do
can-
you gauge that?
Just to see from like initial what the
Orders
response
and
is
stuff.
like, and
Right.
orders, and also how excited people get about. Like
Right.
even when we launched Liso, we launched with just one product.
Yeah.
But the fact that I would go out and meet people, they're like, "Oh, you're the Liso girl."
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah.
it was very.
Lisa's what 2010?
It was
11?
2018, 2019,
Okay.
and then I exited 2021.
Okay.
But it I think went on till 2023. I think 2023. Yeah. Then
so,
I think.
so you find partners after it becomes a viable product, and
So both my previous businesses, we worked on it together.
Okay.
So it wasn't I came up with the idea and then it was like
Right.
two people came up with the idea
Right.
and then we sort of launched it.
Right.
But over time, I've also realized I work better alone.
yeah,
I
mean,
think
so-
I'm a little bit of a control freak when
Right.
it comes to work, and I'm very regimented, and a lot of people are not.
Yeah.
And which is okay.
And that's it's
and
very
that is
annoying.
perfectly.
I mean, you become annoyed with that, right?
Yeah, but it can also I've realized that my sort of tuck can also be annoying to someone who is a little bit more laid back,
Relaxed.
right? So I prefer.
That's like 90% of Lahore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just like, but at the same time, I've also, I think, because I've worked with so many different kinds of people from all the way from, like, right now, I work with all these women now mostly, but I was also on the phone with a Shahalmi wholesaler, and my mother was sitting, I was trying to, like, I'm working on it, I'm opening a new studio,
Yeah.
and I was negotiating equipment with him,
Nice.
and he's like sending me these voice notes in Punjabi, and I'm
Baji ji, ye nahi ho sakta,
yeah, he's
ye-
like, no, he was yelling at me that why are you not buying this treadmill?
Acha.
And I was just like, and my mother's like, it's so difficult, but I've learned to talk to every kind
Everywhere.
of person.
Oh, that's so important.
And it's a skill that
बिल्कुल लाहौर के अंदर अगर आपको अच्छी पंजाबी नहीं आती बोलनी तो
बहुत
you
मुश्किल है.
lose
Yeah.
in half of the business.
Yeah. Because you have to, like, I can go to a factory and I can talk to anyone at that factory. I know
Right.
how to carry myself in that factory.
Yeah.
I know I can
Yes.
come. I also know, and it's also, you have to understand the environment that you work in and the environment that the other people come from.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can't I can't
Bilkul.
expect to wear, say, the
Yeah.
outfit that I'm wearing right
Yeah.
now and go step into a Shahalmi
And have a professional
wholesaler,
conversation. Yes, you're
and
absolutely right.
expect that people will not stare at me. They
I'm so
will
glad
stare
you
at me.
said this because I mean people, girls, I feel consider this I'll do as I am and I'll be myself and who's someone else to tell me. But actually, it's just that you're not going to get your work done.
You will not get, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just going to be so much harder.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And
They're not going to take you
certain-
seriously. They're not going to,
Yeah.
to give you the same prices probably or talk to with you with the same business.
Like, honestly, if I'm going to a factory or somewhere where I have to talk, I will never go in a bigger car.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will always go in
exactly.
in the smallest car that I
Bilkul,
have.
bilkul.
Because I will dress simply and I'll wear my shalwar
Yeah.
kameez and I'll wear the dupatta if I have to.
Because
when
they're
I
going
was
to
in
gauge
my-
you.
Yeah,
with,
when I was
all
in my
that.
20s, it
Yeah.
was a thing, why should I?
Huh.
I come
Yeah.
in this when they should.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just easier for me
Yeah, bilkul.
in that way.
It is.
And it doesn't make me less
and you
of
can
a-
negotiate better.
Yeah.
They take you more seriously.
Exactly.
Give you
And
more-
they
yeah.
feel more comfortable, right?
feel more comfortable.
So it also has to be, so I can now, I can go into a studio like Hapa and
Yeah.
I can conduct myself. I can go to a factory and I'll
Yeah.
conduct myself and I'll go and I can sit at that factory
Right.
for hours
Bilkul.
and be comfortable and not actually feel so out of place, which is
Absolutely.
a skill I think I've only learned through, again, back and forth of like
Right.
meeting people from all over, like failing like 35,000 times,
Right.
but
Right.
it's part of the.
So we were talking about Fit Fiber, and you mentioned that there was some PR nightmare
Yeah.
about it. So you want to tell us a bit about it?
So I don't.
Because it was doing very well.
It was
at a
doing
certain
very
time.
well, and
yeah.
we were growing very fast
Yeah.
in that as well. But then I'm not going to get into the crisis
Yeah.
of Wo, but I think it made me. So we got a bit of a backlash from. How do I say it?
Someone famous?
Someone famous. And but the aftermath of that was way scarier, right? It was
Right.
just, it became this mob coming at me online, right? It
okay.
was a lot of it got blown out of proportion to a point where people were paid to write certain things on our
Right.
pages about us. Ended up getting death threats on our Instagram and our Facebook pages. My team got on our customer service helplines got threats. Their parents were scared to send them to office, and I was 26 years
Oh,
old.
wow.
I was 26 years old, and we were trying to navigate this
Right.
huge sort of crisis that I had never dealt with. I was
Right.
running a very small company, and
Right.
I was in this bubble of just,
How much sales were you guys doing at that time?
we were doing
approximately?
at that time, before we completely crashed, we were doing, and this is 2016
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about, we were doing about 2 million
Wow.
in sales
Unbelievable.
in a month, considering we only had one product.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Crazy.
So we were growing very, very fast. We launched in 2015, this was 2016, and 2 months after our biggest month, we sort of just
So how do
crashed.
you then exit some like a problem like
So
this?
it took me a while to come to terms with the fact that it was time to walk
Right.
away from it. I tried for 10
So you guys
months.
just shut it down?
So
and-
for a little bit, we tried just sort of, we were waiting for everything to die down because it just genuinely got very scary. It
Right.
was.
And did you have any counter PR to kind of
We
help you
tried,
guys?
but like at that point, we were guided to stay quiet because it was just like everyone will sort of just let it die down and then come back slow. So for a month, we sort of just stopped posting. We stopped everything. We had a very solid clientele that still wanted the product, and
Right.
they believed in how much the product had helped them. But we stopped marketing. We kind of went just a little mum on
Right.
for a month. After that, I was like, okay, now either we try to revive this or we have to make a decision. So then I tried for about 10 months. We tried everything. And I've always been, even with that product, it was always about sustainability.
Right.
And it was always about, so it was a fiber supplement, right? It was just helping women increase their fiber intake. And then we would give like a home workout, and we were giving meal plans along with it by a clinical nutritionist, right? To just sort of help women get in like better health.
Right.
So I wanted to continue it, but it just, it was just such a bad, and I feel like when it's health related, it's,
Yeah, I mean, it's,
people don't, even if people will be like 50-50, okay, yeah, probably like it's okay, they're not going to take that risk.
Yeah. So
right?
so if in hindsight, how would you have countered it otherwise?
I think I should have become more stronger on the other side. I shouldn't have stayed quiet.
You
I
think you should have put your face to the brand as well and talked about it, or have probably doctors talk about it? Or
We did have doctors talk about it.
Right.
We did have doctors talk about it. The thing was, at that point, me talking would not have helped as much.
It was probably
right? I
created
needed
more of a backlash.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
why is she?
And put your
who
face
does
to
she,
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I
She's the
think
one.
we did try. We did have doctors talk about it. We had doctors test it out. We had all of
okay.
that. But it just, everything, the first thing people thought about was, and it was just, I think also maybe I was too young and I did not have enough experience to also deal with a crisis that big. Maybe if it was like now, I hope I never have to deal with it, but
Yeah.
I might have dealt with it a little bit differently and maybe not have it also take such a big toll on my own self as well. Like
Right.
it really took a toll on my mental health. It took a toll
course.
on my physical health.
Of course.
I
and it's
was-
such an
and-
age being held responsible for something is such
and
a
I was responsible for this also group of people that I had hired, and I was responsible for their safety. I was responsible for their income. I had to pay their salaries.
I mean, you're selling fiber, right? Sounds like we have a underground wine shop.
I know, exactly. And then my employees were scared.
Right. Of
When
course.
you're handling customer service and you're getting a message like, we're going to find your family and kill you.
What the hell?
Like,
Liam Neeson
and these were,
style.
like, I was older than my employees and I was 26.
Right.
So they were kids. They were, one was still was working, had gone back to college because he wanted to finish his degree and he was working with me as a graphic designer. One was a fresh graduate from nutrition. So and those people still to this day are in touch with me. And I think that is my biggest sort of win that came out of that experience was two things. One was I realized that I took care of my employees and I put their well-being before anything else. And secondly was I knew when to walk away. I could have really tried, let my ego get in the way, and I could have tried and put more money in, and it taught me that sometimes, and I am someone who generally gets very attached to my work.
Right.
It taught me to detach. So when the time came for me to walk away from Liso, it wasn't so hard.
Right.
I was able to detach myself from the emotional attachment I had to that brand, because again, like you made the logo, you remember how invested I was and how excited I was, to then also be like, okay, but I'm not serving this brand as much as I would like to, or I thought I would. Right. So it's also a disservice to the.
I mean, it's a heartbreak as well when you're
it
moving
is
away.
yes, but it was less of a heartbreak walking away on my own terms than the first time around, when I still in that I felt this why me sort of a right now 10 years later it's like there's no reason why me doesn't help anyone.
What's generally the most impulsive thing you've done generally
become a trainer
in the business?
Become a trainer was, I think, the most impulsive thing. I just decided overnight, and I think I've now finally, I think, found the industry that I was sort of. I don't know if I'll be the trainer for the rest of my life. I do tend to get
I think you will be. I think
I'll stay in fitness.
I think you found your sweet spot.
It is my calling. I think this is definitely something that I'm very passionate about.
These could branch out to a bunch of other things.
Yeah,
right?
I think I'll stay in the fitness.
Sorry to cut you. I'm not sure, but if I remember, we were also planning to do a spin cycle thing.
Yes, I did. I looked at studios.
Yes.
That was also years
there
ago.
You go.
So that was also somewhere in the middle. That just never happened because it was just financially not viable. The bikes were very, very expensive, importing them. So scaling that business was going to take. So we did all the legwork. We looked at spaces, we did the costings, but it just wasn't.
I did a logo for that as well, by the way. And so how do you usually...
Yeah, you did the logo from the other end on
yes,
that one.
I did, yes.
I remember.
So how do you generally balance structure and spontaneity?
I don't.
Yeah, so you're more spontaneous, or you're
I'm more
structured now?
I'm more structured.
Right.
I'm a very anxious person.
Right.
So I have a lot of anxiety. Like today in the morning, because I'm setting up this new studio, right?
Yeah.
And I always wake up and I train myself first thing, and then I'll train my clients. But now suddenly this studio is in a commercial space, which is no one's going to be there.
Right.
Early morning, right? So I woke up and I was just like, what will I do? Like, I can't go there by myself.
Right.
Like, there's no guard, nothing,
No,
right?
you love it.
So then I was
Also in
just
phase 5
spiraling,
difference.
how am I going to do this? And then I decided, no, I'll just train myself at home and then I'll go.
Right. So let's talk about your studio which you're opening. What all is happening over there?
So it's basically, I'm just scaling what I have right now. I'm moving into a bigger space so I can take on a little bit more.
So it's fitness
work.
and nutrition?
It's just fitness. So I don't advertise my nutrition as much. I'll help my clients create those habits and create those lifestyle changes. But because I don't give meal plans, I don't include it as like a service added into.
Right.
So this is mostly.
And what kind of training?
I do mostly functional resistance training. So lots of free weights, and I love hanging. So lots of hanging work and a lot of squats and jumpy stuff. But a lot of it is personal training. So if I get someone who, and it's only women, so I want to create this safe space for women where they come and they feel like this is their space where they can do whatever they want. They can train however they want, wearing whatever they want, and you know.
Right.
So in that way, I want women to sort of, because I found that movement sort of became my safe space, and I want more women to realize just how empowering being fit can be.
What do you think is the average sort of life span of women in Pakistan these days? In the last
I have no
5
idea,
to 10
actually.
years?
I don't
like,
know. Did you do this research?
No.
I
I'm
haven't.
just asking.
I have no idea.
Are
Like
they,
70
do they
something?
live? Do women live longer than
70?
men?
I feel like the quality of life
Yeah.
is not great.
Is
Because
not
a
great?
lot of women,
Because of the
now
food
it's
and
finally
stuff?
starting to change. Because
Right.
because there has never hormonal health, women's hormonal health is so different from men, and it has never been focused on. The
Right.
amount of hormonal changes that women go through in their, especially when they get married and when they have kids and post kids, and
It's insane.
men could never.
No, but
Never.
we go through it equally.
Please.
Yeah, of
Please,
course.
you could never.
We are on the receiving end
Oh,
of all
please.
the hormones.
Oh, please.
Yeah, it's true.
One period. If men had to go through one period, there would be like so many, there would be an entire industry of products just to ease the pain.
Yeah, but guess who all these women complain to?
You guys have it very easy.
No, we do. I mean,
Yeah, you have
we
to
do
admit
have it
that.
easily.
Even in
We
terms
do.
of just weight loss
Yeah.
and fitness,
We do.
guys, because your hormonal balance is just
Yeah.
static, right? There's
Right.
not monthly changes that happen. You have more long-term changes
Yes,
that happen, right?
I mean, I would probably go insane. I wouldn't know how.
But
what
women,
to do if
you're
I was
like,
naturally
you get
feeling.
10 days in a month where you're feeling your optimal
I mean, the
self.
closest I can think of is a hangover, right?
No, it's worse. Probably. I don't know.
I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to. But I'll tell you one thing, that guys definitely feel the wrath of girls
I don't
being
think enough.
PMS.
I think you need to feel it a little bit more.
And then, of course, they go through menopause and
Yeah.
another sort of thing. So yeah, it's definitely much
And
more
also,
tougher. But I guess God's made women so that
We're
they
much
can probably
stronger,
take it.
Yeah, we're much stronger.
Yeah.
And I think women don't realize that.
I mean, have
And
you
I
ever
think-
seen a guy with the flu?
Yeah, you guys are
It's like he's
miserable.
giving birth.
So,
We can't take
but
it.
I think, so that's one of my goals, right? I
Right.
want women to understand how strong they are.
Right.
And
right,
a lot
makes
of the
sense.
time, so I'll get a lot of women, like, so my women, they'll look at my Instagram page, and I love doing a lot of like more difficult stuff, right?
Right.
But I've built up to it, right? But so they'll look at my page and they'll get scared. "Okay, we don't want to go train with her. She's going to make us do all of this stuff.
Right.
And most of the time they'll come for a session and they'll realize, okay, no, she's not so bad, right?
Right.
You know, she's going to ease us into it.
Right.
But most of the time,
Are you intimidating with your in front of your
I'm
clients?
told that I am.
Right.
I'm not, but I have a little bit of a resting bitch face. So sometimes, like Abhi, when coming here, I was like, oh, must not look pissed off on camera. I was talking to someone yesterday.
look happy.
I was talking to someone yesterday, and I was like, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna look pissed off because I did this 2 years
Well,
ago.
you look great,
Two
just
years
for
ago,
that.
I did this reality TV show
Right.
with ARY.
Yeah.
And I came back from the shoot and my mom was like, oh, how was it? And I was like, oh, I had the time of my life. It was so fun. And,
Right.
you know, I met such great people.
Yeah, you
and-
look really angry.
yeah, and then the episode started coming out, and
Yeah.
the first episode came, second episode came. On the fourth one, my mother looks, she's like, you said you
What's
had
wrong
fun.
with you, dude?
She's like, you said you had fun. You don't look it. You look quite angry.
So you've kind of outgrown this part of yourself as well, right? To kind of also be consciously aware of how you interact and how that now you're a fitness or a
I
nutrition
think-
coach.
I don't think so. I think I'm still very aware of. I am generally awkward person. I
Really?
don't come across. Maybe I don't come across as that, but in my head I am.
Right. I mean, I've always got along with you for the past
I'm
10,
easy
15
to-
years.
Yeah, I'm easy, but I'm told I'm intimidating.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
I've
I mean,
always
could-
been.
I think
told,
we should have a vote over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I-
You,
do I-
you guys think she's intimidating? No.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Only the girls don't think so. The guys are like, dude.
Rather not answer.
The guys like, I'm just gonna wear my headphone.
Yeah. Catch me when I'm in a bad mood. Then I can be.
No. So what puts you in a bad mood?
What?
not
No,
coming
I'm
on
a
time.
very
people
moody
are coming-
person.
Yeah,
I'm a very moody
Pisces
person.
are. I mean, you're a Pisces.
I'll
right?
mostly. I'm not the yelling kind of a moody person.
Oh
but
no, you're like the
I'm
quiet,
I'm the quiet,
quiet
yeah,
anger. Oh my
raging
God.
inside
Oh
moody
shit!
person.
Like you can't even figure out what's
yeah,
wrong
so
with Amna.
I get hangry a lot.
Right.
So all
Oh,
my
yes.
friends, all
Oh,
my
yeah.
friends know this.
Ah, okay.
And they know that if I don't have dinner at a
Yeah,
certain
my
time,
kid gets hangry. Like
I have a
extremely.
huge hunger issue. So I'll always, if I have later
And me
dinner
too.
plans,
I
I'll eat
get
a little
it.
bit before I go because I don't want to be an unpleasant
Okay.
person.
So,
But most of the
is
time
that,
I
is that
still
like a
do.
thin person problem? Because I think
I don't think it's a thing. I think some people just get hangry.
Yeah.
I think it's a personal. I don't know.
So generally for
मुझसे
just
handle नहीं होता.
Huh. But for generally for just myself, you think it's better to have like one or two big meals or have a bunch of small meals during the day?
Totally depends on what makes you
On the-
feel better.
I mean, I can get hungry very quickly. So
So then you eat a snack. So then for
Yeah.
you it would
I
probably
hate
be
snacks.
like
I hate
smaller,
snacking. Like,
smaller meals. For like I don't snack. I'll have my
Yeah.
2 meals.
Yeah.
And like my lunch also I'm not so excited about. But my dinner is the meal.
you should just skip breakfast. You're not
No,
excited
my
about
dinner,
lunch.
my lunch is the meal that I'm having. I'll have a proper meal. I'm hungry at lunch, but it's not the meal I look forward to in terms of, okay, if I'm having a craving or something, lunch is not when I'm going to, because I'm rushing, right?
Right.
I'm in the middle of work. I'm usually always having lunch at home. I don't have the time to sort of make lunch plans. Dinner is when I'm done with work. Dinner is when I sort of am like, okay, what would I like to eat? So
So
dinner
what would you like?
I eat everything.
Right.
I genuinely eat everything. From
Tinde,
salad.
Karele.
Kareli I don't eat. So
there you go.
recently I'm a picky-ish eater,
Yeah.
but I used to hate vegetables in salad form. But in
I
the
agree
last
because they all just become like the
But
same
in the last
stuff.
year, I gave myself a pep talk.
Yeah.
And I told myself, I'm gonna grow up.
Huh.
You're 36 years old.
So
eat
what,
some
like,
cooked
bangan ki-
vegetables. So
yeah,
now I
bangan
eat
ka
everything. I don't
bharta.
eat karela.
Yeah.
Because I don't like. But I love bhindi now. I eat
But
bhindi.
by the way, there's karele which don't taste that kadwa if you have that keema and
So
that
yeah,
stuff in
I've
it,
tried
like,
all of
huh.
them. I don't
no?
like.
No.
So that I've
Bhindi?
just bhindi I like.
But
Bhindi now I
you know, the way at least हमारे घरों में जो भिंडी बनाते हैं, they put so much oil and stuff. The
So-
bhindi stops looking green.
So
anymore,
our
it's
bhindi
brown.
looks green, but वो fry भी तो you have to fry
fried
it, right?
bhindi is
So I'm
amazing.
learning desi food these days from my mom because my mom is an excellent cook,
Yeah.
and none of us really picked up her. So I was like, okay, I'm going to learn this. I don't want to lose these recipes. So I've been learning, and the amount of oil that woman uses is atrocious. So I'll just be looking and I'll be like, and she's like, put more
oil.
I was like, if
So are any
I-
of your parents entrepreneurs or
No,
something?
actually, no. My mom is a housewife and my dad's a retired bureaucrat. So
okay.
actually, not at all. I don't know where I got the risky part of
bug.
my personality from, but my parents are very. My mom still more so. I think my dad's now gotten used to me being
Yeah.
a bit of a. I'll do this. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think
And I
that's
think-
he must be really
As
proud
long
of
as
you.
I take, as long as it's a calculated risk,
Yeah,
and I'm
of
not
course.
like
No, you're
swindling
very
my,
calculated. You're
and
very
I'm not
calculated.
swindling my inheritance on entire inheritance on
That's
something stupid.
So I
right?
hope the next time you come up with a product or a project
let
or
you invest.
something, I mean, she never lets me invest. I mean, it's been 15 years.
I think maybe that's why they
15
shut down
years.
Amisha.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Next time,
I mean, good luck,
next
Cha.
time I'll
Yeah.
ask you to invest.
Amna, thank you so much for coming over, and
lovely.
I best of luck for
Thank
your new place, and just for the audience, where is it opening? When is it going to launch?
It's in Lahore in phase 5.
Yeah.
And I'm not, the address is private,
Right.
but it's still a private studio. But people can message me on my Instagram and
And
they can come and
you
train
want
with
people
me.
to reach you in some way, or we'll keep that
So I
quiet?
have,
We
no,
don't want another
I
Fifth
have,
Fiber
I
episode
have an
going on.
Instagram account.
All right.
You can message me over there.
You want to share that?
It's just amna.sipten.
Anand.Siten, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was. Thank you. And I don't know. I'm just really hungry after this podcast. I think I'm gonna
Have some KFC.
KFC.